Hello world, it's your girl Kimora and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you can see from the title, we'll be talking about 10 things they don't tell you about pregnancy. This should be an interesting video because I feel that there is a lot about pregnancy that persons don't know and don't know what they're getting into. And every person is different, so these are things that happen to me and also just general things that can happen to anybody. So I'm putting these pregnancy videos up just so we can build a bond, a relationship, because I will be introducing my child to the YouTube channel when, you know, the child arrives. I almost give away the gender. But anyway, let's get right into it. So the first one is luscious hair. And child, let me tell you, I have nice luscious hair. You have persons that them hair drop off, and persons them hair get picky or get thicker. My hair now get both thicker and longer. But the thing about that is that it will drop off back. Well, for some persons, you have persons where it might not drop off back, but majority the hair will drop off back, and a lot of persons don't know that. So then get the nice pretty ear and something, and it talk down from the shoulder, and then when they look in their mouth back, they either have to go cream it or cut it, and that is a disappointment because everybody like nice ear. You understand? Yes. Also, fingernails. Your fingernail them get stronger. I don't know if you can see mine, but they get stronger and taller. Harder to break. Nice, I look pretty, you know. But then when the hormones go down, when they give birth and stuff, or later down, like in your third trimester, and the hormones go down, your fingernail them are gonna get soft and broke up, and then I have a nice long fingernail them again. And you have to go back to your acrylic nails. Yes, girl. So number 3, you can gain a lot of weight or you can lose a lot of weight, or you can be average. You have persons that are actually average, but majority of persons gain a lot of weight, and then as you progress into each trimester, you gain at least a good 7 pounds for each trimester. And then you have persons, by the time they're ready to have baby, the belly alone, the belly area alone, are like 15 pounds, not to mention the weight you put on when you eat. Yes, so you gain a lot of weight. And as I say, you have persons who lose a lot of weight because you have persons that don't have appetite throughout the pregnancy. It might get better later down, but then they don't really eat a lot and they lose a lot of weight, and then they have this big belly in front of them and some scrawny and food and one maga body. But anyway, yes. And you have persons who don't really know what's going to happen to them. You understand? Because before you're pregnant, you eat up a nice food them and flavor in your mouth, and your mouth no fresh and all and something. Then when you get pregnant now, things that we love, you hate them, you can't eat them. For example, as Mady said in the other video, which you should check out, it should be right here. Mady love chicken, and now me in my last trimester and still don't like chicken. Me we try it now and again, but it's still, it just make your stomach for some reason. I don't know why. Hopefully I can eat back my chicken, because in Jamaica chicken cook almost every day in a 90% of the household. So imagine me can't eat chicken. But anyway, so yes, losing weight and gaining weight, and also being an average person, because you have persons that pregnancy agree with them and they look good. Tell us that they look good, they shape out and the belly just round and nice and small on them, and they look nice. Yes, that everybody bless you. Me know, me gain weight. I don't know if you can see the face fat. Me put on weight. Yes. So I'm reach number 4. This is a general one. It can go for some persons and it may not. So you can have a cold or a flu for an entire trimester. So for example, your first trimester, when your first trimester come with a lot of hormones, and if you're your first child, your body not used to it, you're not used to certain something, so you can catch up, and then your immune system, you have to keep it up, you understand? So it's easier for you to catch cold and stuff like that. And then a lot of person don't expect that, you understand? Because when people are telling about pregnancy, you will hear you basically just hear like, but they couldn't eat and all them type of stuff. They not really go in depth with some of the something that will happen to them, you understand? So a lot of the things catch you by surprise, right? So yes, you can have a cold, stuffy nose, bleeding nose, so the cold can dry up in your nose and make your nose cut up and bleed. Yes, that can happen to you. As I say, runny nose, you can sneeze a lot and then just have an overall cold for your whole trimester. You understand? It can happen in your first trimester and it can happen in your second trimester. You understand? So yeah, that's one of them. So yeah, so on to number 5 now. Your skin might change color. Me get brown out. My grandmother ever asked me if me a bleach. No, tell me. But my skin got lighter, and I am originally a brown person, but I am not this brown. My skin color kind of come back now, you understand? But in my second trimester, me look almost white. They ask me if I'm a white man pick me. Yeah, that's about me really brown out. And then you have persons who get black, like them are nice brown clean skin people, and then get black underneath them eye, look like raccoon, and then hand and then neck look black out, and then foot swell up. Yes, and not a lot of persons expect that, you understand? Thank God at least we get brown out and then get black out, because that would have look weird, because as I said, I'm originally a brown person. So yeah, that's one of them, you can expect that. Alright. Number 6. Your belly not go down right away after birth. So yes, you get pregnant before summer, and then you're gonna have the baby before August or July if you come in, and you'll be a plan your beach body. But let me break it to you. Your belly must go down for the whole summer day. You might still have a little pouch in front of your walk with. Yes, it takes a while for your uterus to go back to its original size. It has been stretched for a whole 9 months, right? So you're not gonna take 1 week to go back down, right? So you can still have your beach body, but you're gonna have one little pouch. Hush, my dear. Anyways, for number 7. This one, not good for me, but I've heard persons say it happened to them. You lose memory, or you have short-term memory, right? And these are some of these things you don't expect, take it by surprise, and you're like, oh, pregnancy come with some of them stuff here. But pregnancy is weird, and it is surprising, right? But yes, you can lose memory, and you can say, look, may I go upstairs, or may I go into the kitchen for a glass of water? And then you go in there like, what am I coming here for? And yes, that happened to people. But as I said, I haven't experienced that. And well, my memory bad overall, so we wouldn't even know if I experience it. But you have persons that experience that. And it must go for everybody. So that is one thing. We talked about spitting in my other video, my first video, but I did not go in depth with it, right? So I experienced spitting, and what I always hear is that with spitting, Mr. Person spit for like only 3 months and then it done. But then in my 7, I go towards my 8 month in a couple weeks, and me still a spit. It might go down, but for me, me spit, cause I spit through one of my pregnancy. Whereas you have persons where only spit for the first month, for a couple weeks, or for just 2 months and it done. I wish I was that blessed, because honey, spitting is not nice. Especially because I was working in a place where I had to interact with customers, right? So spitting, I would always have to have a chewing gum, right, or a sweetie, and then if I talk to customers and I chew the gum, You understand? Or have the sweet in your mouth. Not always look professional. So when I have to develop one way, if you rest the gum in my mouth, right? But trust me, spitting is not always nice, and then you don't hear a lot about this with pregnancy. You will see person spit, but then after that you see them again and then they not spit. But yes, you get a lot of saliva. So that's alright. Number 9. Sore breasts and darkened areolas. So the areola, for those who don't know, you have the nipple, and then that wide area around the nipple that looks kind of dark is called your areola. And when they say darkened can be an understatement. It can get black and crack up, especially when milk start to develop in your breast, and your breast them get bigger and it swore up and pain you. You go out, you have on the brassiere and you just well want to fling it off. Trust me, right? And then this are not really something where they don't really tell you about. You kind of know about sore breasts, you understand? But I guess probably you have persons out there that don't experience it. But majority get sore breasts and darkened areolas. Yes. Number 10, constipation. I haven't heard a lot about this, but constipation is one of them that you can experience. Not everyone, as I said again. And you can start going dark. You can get constipation from taking your iron tablet, which you must take, and you have to take, and from just being pregnant you can get constipation. You got the time for their business and come up back empty handed. Tell me if that not hurt, and then your belly did that hurt you. But yes, you can get constipation, and constipation can last for the whole of your pregnancy. And it really hurts. Yes, disclaimer, it hurts. So that's one of them women are really hear about. And for a bonus one is you might see person's true colors. Everybody ever want to be godmother, godfather, right? But then when it comes on to the nitty gritty of certain things, persons are gonna disappear, and it can be disheartening, right? And it can take a toll on your emotion, especially if you don't have a lot of help around you. You will see persons disappear, you will see persons stop talking to you, right? And relationship can get broken. Yes, pregnancy can do that. So just expect these things. They're not must happen for everybody or happen to everyone, but they can and they might. So that's it. Those are my 10 things plus bonus that they don't tell you about pregnancy. But thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.